Begin. Tell them what we're doing.
Today we're gonna do yoga, cosmic yoga, Harry Potter, and then after we're gonna be doing Minecraft, and the lady that's gonna do it, and we're gonna watch her, and we're gonna do it with her. She's gonna look like an actual a Minecraft character that's actually doing yoga with us. You want to know how I know?
Okay.
Because it
let's
shows
do
a picture.
All right. So press play.
What do you do?
You press play. Turn it up.
Mama.
Turn it up. Now skip back.
Wait.
Everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids.
This one's not the one.
And this is your place.
Why do you have that in your mouth? That's not the one.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jamie and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy. All you do is copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms, crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Now, as you can see, I'm in a rather spooky, mysterious place. I'm wearing a black outfit and some round glasses because today we're doing a special story based on J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Let's get started. We meet Harry, age 10, living in a house. Coming up to stand, take your feet wide, arms out and above your head. House pose. Harry lives at number 4 Privet Drive with his Uncle Vernon and Aunt Petunia and his horrid bullying cousin Dudley Dursley. Now, Harry always tries to keep as quiet as a mouse. Coming down to your knees, everybody, and tuck yourself up into a tiny little mouse pose. He stays in his tiny little bedroom, which is in fact the cupboard under the stairs. Coming up to sit. Now, on Harry's 11th birthday, the moon is in the sky. Coming up to stand, join your feet together and your hands together above your head and take yourself over to one side, making a moon pose. And over to the other way, making another moon pose, or a banana. When the clock strikes midnight, pointing all the way up to 12. Dong! All of a sudden, a giant called Hagrid plumps in through the door. Shut your feet wide, folding forwards, take hold of your ankles and clomp, 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 clomp. He straightens up as he tells Harry, "You are a wizard." A wizard? Turning one foot to the side, one foot back and bend your knee. Stretch your arms out wide and lift your arm up to the sky, coming into a wizard pose. I'm not a wizard, says Harry. Taking your arms down again, straighten your leg and turn to the other side, bending your knee, coming into a wizard pose on the other side. I'm just Harry. Hagrid stands up and says, "No, and you've been accepted into the Hogwarts School of Wizarding and Witchcraft." Arms wide, hands above your head, coming into school pose. Now, before Harry starts school, he needs to go shopping to get some stuff. Things like a uniform and a pencil case. Oh, and a wand. Hagrid takes Harry on his magic flying motorcycle. Taking yourself halfway forwards, take your handlebars. Here we go. They come to a stop at Diagon Alley, which is a secret, hidden, magic shopping street in the middle of London. This is where all the witches and wizards buy their things. Coming to stand at the side, Harry has to take big steps to keep up with Hagrid. Big step, Hagrid tells Harry that he's in fact famous amongst wizards and witches, known as the boy who lived. Step all the way back and all the way forwards on the other leg. Big step. That's because Lord Voldemort killed Harry's parents when he was a baby, but couldn't kill Harry for some strange magical reason. Step all the way back and step forward on the other leg. Big step. And Harry is in fact rather rich because his parents left him lots of money on deposit at the Gringotts Wizarding Bank, which is where they are now for Harry to withdraw some money. Coming up to stand. Gringotts Wizarding Bank is run by goblins. Spotting all the way down. These are rather little menacing looking fellows with long pointy noses and long pointy ears and long fingernails and sharp nails. Ooh. The goblins show Harry to his vault, which is a bit like a ginormous treasure chest. Sitting on your bottom, join the soles of your feet together, holding onto your toes, and take your head down towards your feet. They open up the vault with a golden key. Inside, it's lots and lots of money, loads of little toys, plenty for Harry to buy the things he needs for school. They also go to another vault, where Hagrid takes out a stone-shaped parcel and says, "Official Hogwarts business, Harry. Pay no attention to this." Funny, Harry thinks. But now he can go buy his things, so he heads to the wand shop. Coming up onto your knees, tip your foot out to the side and your hand up to the side. Now open up the wand shop door. And come back to 2 knees again. Take your other leg to the other side. Your hand up to the sky and close the wand shop door. Inside, Harry gets to try all of the wands. He gets into his wand pose, taking 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Take your arm out and swish over here and jump your feet the other way and swish over there. But the wand that suits Harry best is in fact the twin of Lord Voldemort's. It contains a feather from the same phoenix. A phoenix is a magical bird with a plume of fiery red feathers. Coming up to stand and face the side. Take your arm up to the sky and your hand to the side. Now see if you can catch your foot in your hand, showing off your very special phoenix. Now, let's see if we can kick our foot into our hand, coming into our dancer pose to show off our fiery red plume. Well done, everyone! And coming up to stand. Let's try that on the other side. Turning to the other side now. Reach your arm to the sky, your hand to the side, and see if you can catch your foot. Now, kick your foot into your hand, coming into your beautiful fiery phoenix dancer pose. Yay! Well done, everyone. Coming up to stand. Now, Hagrid very kindly buys Harry a present for his 11th birthday. A beautiful, pure white, snowy owl called Hedwig. Come down to your knees. Take your hands down in between. And we go toot, toot. And again, toot, toot. Very good, everyone. It's the first day of school, and Harry arrives at King's Cross railway station to catch the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4. Harry puts his hands on his hips and looks over one shoulder. Where could platform 9 3/4 be as he looks over the other shoulder? And the first, and the second? He has no idea where platform 9 3/4 is. Then he spies through his little round glasses, joining your thumbs and fingers together, and look through the Weasley family, and they're obviously going to the same train as he is. He asks them to show him the way, and they tell him he has to jump through a magical wall, crouching all the way down onto your tippy toes. After 3, let's do a big jump through the magic wall. Ready? 1,
No, we're gonna do
2,
Minecraft one. No,
3.
we're doing Minecraft.
Wow, Harry made it! On the other side is the Hogwarts Express, the train. Show your feet together. Let's go. Here we go around the track. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Here we go around the track. On the train, Harry makes friends with Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. They soon arrive at Hogwarts. Toot, toot. All of the children are taken to the Great Hall at Hogwarts School, where the long tables are set. Sitting down on your bottom, feet flat, knees bent, hands behind you. Lift up your bottom, making yourself into a big, long table. Everyone takes a seat in a chair. Coming up to stand. Lift your arms up to the sky and bend your knees sitting down in your chair pose. Harry, Ron, Hermione and the rest of the first years need to be told which house they are in before they can eat. So they need to try on the sorting hat. Jump your feet wide, hands above your head, making a nice pointy sorting hat shape. Now, there are 4 houses at Hogwarts School. There's Gryffindor, the lion, coming down to your knees. After 3, lion pose. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There's Hufflepuff, which has the symbol of a badger. Take your hands forward, tuck your toes, and walk your hands back so that you're crouching and balancing like a little badger with pointy paws and a pointy nose. Hufflepuff. There's also Slytherin, which has the symbol of a snake. Yes, well done everyone. Come down onto your bellies, hands underneath your shoulders, and wiggle, 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 like a Slytherin snake. And lastly, there's Ravenclaw, which is the symbol of an eagle. Coming into eagle pose. Up we come to stand. Cross one leg over the other and bend your knees. Arms out wide. Swizzle those arms so one's under the other and wave with your underneath arm. Twizzle them round to hold your palms and sit yourself down like an eagle. Ah, ah! Now I'd like to know which house you're in. Let's play a game. I'll twinkle my fingers like this, like I'm wearing a sorting hat, and I'll say a special rhyme. And then I'd like you to show me which house you're in by doing the yoga pose. Will you be in Gryffindor with the lion? Will you be in Hufflepuff with the badger? Will you be in Slytherin with the snake? Or will you be in Ravenclaw with the eagle? Let's see. Ready, everyone? Sorting hat, sorting hat. Which house are you?
No, you staying.
Wow. I can see all sorts of houses. Some of you are in Gryffindor, lion pose, yes. Some of you are in Ravenclaw. I can see you're doing eagle. Well done. Some of you are in snake. Look, you're doing snake. That means you're in Slytherin. Ooh. And some of you are in Hufflepuff with your very clever badgers. Well done, everyone. Now, coming up to stand, twinkle your fingers on your head. As Harry, Ron and Hermione wait to be told what house they're in. And it is Gryffindor, lion pose, coming down to your knees. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good, everyone. Now, at Hogwarts, they have some rather funny lessons. They have potions with Professor Severus Snape coming onto your tummies to make a cauldron. Here we go, onto your bellies. Take your feet towards your bottom. See if you can grab one ankle and another ankle, and then breathe in as you lift up into a cauldron shape. Well done, everybody. Now, coming all the way up again to sit with your feet nice and wide, because into that cauldron they have to mix lots and lots of bubbly potions. Take hold of one of your stirring sticks, and we go bubble, 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 potion. And the other way, let's take the other stick now. Bubble, 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 potion. Take your leg to the other side. In the sports field, they have broomstick flying lessons. Coming up to stand. Let's do our flying pose. Ready? Standing nice and strong, take your arms out wide. Lift up one of your legs, trying not to wobble. And take your foot out back behind you, making yourself into your flying pose. Broomstick flying. Woohoo! And standing nice and tall. Now, Harry is very good at broomstick flying, so good that he gets chosen to be the new seeker on the Quidditch team for Gryffindor.
Great.
Let's try our flying pose on the other side and see what it's like playing Quidditch. Coming to the other side, arms wide, see if you can balance on your one leg and then take that leg all the way back behind you into your flying pose. Nice and strong, woohoo! And stepping back. Well done, everyone. Now, one night, Harry, Ron and Hermione are climbing the stairs back to Gryffindor's quarters. Up we go, up we go, up we go. When all of a sudden, the stairs change direction. They keep climbing. Up we go, up we go, up we go. And they end up in a part of the school they're really not supposed to be in. They come across a large three-headed dog. Coming down to your knees, take your hands down, tuck your toes, press your bottom out to the sky, coming into your dog pose. Now, I did say it was a three-headed dog, so let's lift up one of our legs and waggle it around. Coming up to stand, everyone. Harry, Ron and Hermione, run, run! And they hide, tucking themselves up into small little hiding balls. Oh, that was one scary guard dog. They sit up. What on earth could it have been guarding, they wonder? Harry wonders whether it had something to do with that parcel Hagrid got out of the vault back at Gringotts Bank. We'll see. Let's go and ask Hagrid, they think, who lives in the Forbidden Forest. Coming up to stand, the Forbidden Forest is full of menacing-looking trees. Bring one foot on top of the other and your hands together at your heart. Now grow your tree up nice and tall. Ooh, now, I wonder if you can do a really nice, menacing, scary face for me. Very good. Let's try another one on the other side. Bringing your other foot on top now. Your hands together at your heart again. Grow up nice and tall. And another nice, scary face. Very good, everyone. They find Hagrid's hut. Jump your feet wide, hands up tall. Where they find him tending to a large golden egg. Sitting on your bottoms, hug your knees into your chest. Now, see if you can just lift your toes off of the ground and balance like a little cosmic egg. Well done. All of a sudden, the egg hatches. And out pops a baby dragon. Oh, coming up onto one knee, everyone. One knee forward, one knee back. You can keep your toes tucked behind you if it helps. And then crisscross your thumbs, lifting them up and above your head. And let's do a baby lion face. Ready? Very good. Can we swap sides? Taking your knee down and swapping your sides. Ready? Oh, Hagrid's fallen in love with this little baby dragon. He calls him Norbert. Oh, very sweet. Now, Harry asks about this guard dog. What was it doing? What was it guarding? Hagrid says, well, oh, that's just Fluffy. Fluffy's no trouble. He'll go to sleep if you play music. Oh, we shouldn't have said that. Ah, so Hagrid knows something about this guard dog, but he's not ready to tell Harry what he's guarding. At least Harry now knows how to make him fall asleep. It's Christmas, and for the first time in Harry's life, he receives a Christmas present. It's a beautiful cloak, and the note says that it used to belong to his father. Harry tries it on, coming up high onto your knees. Take your arms wide. Now wrap yourself in that beautiful cloak. Harry notices that when he does this, his whole body disappears. It's an invisibility cloak. Cool, this is a brilliant present and could be very, very useful. It's back to being at school, and Harry, Ron and Hermione are in the library studying some books. Sitting on your bottom, bend your knees and open your knees, making a book shape. They're trying to find out what that stone was, and maybe it's it's got something to do with Fluffy the guard dog. Hermione, who's very good at studying books, finds something. The Philosopher's Stone. It contains the elixir of life. Elixir of life means that you're immortal and that you'll never die. Harry and Ron do know this, but Harry realises, yes, that must be what is being hidden at the school to protect it from Lord Voldemort, who wants it more than anything so that he can regain his health, take his power back, and finish off Harry once and for all. Harry knows that he must get to it before Lord Voldemort does, and luckily he has his friends, Ron and Hermione, to help him. That night, they take cover beneath the cloak. Standing up, jump your feet wide, arms wide. Start to spin yourself as you cover yourself with that brilliant invisibility cloak. Then the three of them start to tiptoe quietly, so as not to make a sound while they're invisible, to that room where Fluffy the guard dog is. Coming down to your knees, hands down, tuck your toes, lift your bottom up to the sky. Remember, Fluffy's a three-headed dog, so lift up one of your legs and waggle it around. But Harry knows music will send it to sleep, so he plays a little tune on a flute. Standing up, cross one leg over the other and take your hands to the side and play your little tune on your flute. And let's go the other way. Cross your feet the other way and take your hands to the side and play your flute on the other side. Very nice. Fluffy seems to go to sleep. Coming down to your knees. All the way down with your head. Harry, Ron and Hermione take this opportunity to open up the trapdoor in the floor that Fluffy has been guarding. Standing up, legs wide, crisscross your fingers behind your back and stretch your arms out, folding all the way forwards to open up the trapdoor. Ready? 1, 2, 3, fold! They stand up and they jump down into the trapdoor. Ready? 1, 2, 3. They land on their backs, rolling all the way down, but they've landed in a giant plant. A plant called Devil's Snare. It starts to coil itself around their legs, around their arms. Oh no, it's trapped them. Luckily, Hermione, who pays attention in her herbology classes, knows that the way to release from this plant is to relax. They try it. Oh. Sure enough, it works, and they're free. Yes, coming up to stand. They're in the next room, but they're faced with a life-sized game of wizarding chess, where all the pieces come to life. Jump your feet together. There's a bishop, hands at your heart. He's bowing backwards and forwards, singing ooh-ba-be-doo-doo-dee. There's a knight as well. Take 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and clasp your hands forward as we go charge, like a knight. There's also a castle piece. Turning your feet to the front, take your arms out wide, hands above your head, coming into your castle pose. Now luckily, Ron is very good at chess, so he takes the lead in this game, and he does really well. He leaves the coast clear for Harry to continue alone. Harry goes through a tunnel. Coming down to your knees, hands down, tuck your toes, lift your bottom to the sky. He walks his feet forwards and he comes up to stand slowly to find himself facing a giant magical mirror. He stands as still as a mountain, looking at his reflection. In this mirror you see whatever you desire, and all of a sudden Harry sees the Philosopher's Stone drop into his pocket. It's worked! But at that very same moment, Lord Voldemort comes into the room in disguise as one of Harry's professors. He tries to grab the stone off Harry. Take 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, stretch your arms and reach forward like Lord Voldemort. Give it to me! Harry pulls all the way back. No! Voldemort chases Harry all around the room and he reaches again for it. Give it to me! Harry grabs his hand. And as he does, the hand begins to burn and disintegrate into dust. Harry takes hold of Voldemort's head, and all of a sudden Voldemort's head starts to disintegrate into dust until his whole body turns into one big pile of rubble. Harry's natural magic has done it again. He's defeated Lord Voldemort, and he has the Philosopher's Stone in his care. But he is exhausted, and he takes himself to the hospital wing, where a lovely cozy bed is waiting for him. Sitting on your bottoms, feet flat, knees bent, hands pointing towards your bottom, and lift yourself up into your bed shape. Harry sinks down into the bed. He stretches his legs forwards, and he folds all the way forwards to take hold of the blankets. He brings them up over his body as he gets himself lying down and comfy in this beautiful, comfortable bed. He takes rest. And just like Harry, we also take rest to regain our strength. That amazing special magic that Harry has, we all have it. It's called love. And that love is the most powerful thing of all. It will defeat and overcome all darkness. And it lives in each of every one of us. And while we channel and share that love, the world, whether it's a magical one or not, will become a more beautiful place, full of wonder and light and warmth. So we breathe into that love now that sits in our body and our hearts. Deep breathing to let it spread all around. It makes us feel so peaceful. So with that love and with that peace, we slowly bring ourselves back, wiggling our toes and our fingers, bringing our knees up to our chest and giving them a hug. We roll over onto our side and we slowly come up to sit back to where we started, with our hands together at our hearts. And we finish just the way we started, with our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Thanks for coming on the Harry Potter yoga adventure with me. That was great fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon for another Cosmic Kid.